Good morning, Marnie here. So today I was going to show you some of the amigurumis and little things that I made before Thanksgiving when I wasn't doing videos. I'm going to start off with one of the things that I made. It was actually just something that I finished because I made a bunch of parts a long time ago for hippo parts. And this is one of the things that I finished before Thanksgiving. The apple was my addition. So I had actually just had the hippo parts sitting in a container for a long time, and I decided I wanted to finish one of them. Cute little bow up here with a button. So I think this is adorable. I believe this is one of the Jess Huff hippos. I've made several of them, all different colors. I think I've got a couple more hippo parts sitting in a container somewhere. I just don't know where. So yeah, there's one of the items that I made before Thanksgiving. Okay. And then this was an item on Amigurumi Today. Only the one that they show on their website, they use a smaller yarn. I used a 4-weight yarn. Kind of washed out. I can't change the light from where I am. You can see I'm in a different spot right now. Too cute! Love it. Let's see. And then this one here was also kind of part of Amigurumi Today, but it was something I went my own way with. I did my own things too. It is a bear head and arms on a cupcake. So its body is a cupcake. And I used popcorn stitches to make the decorative icing on the cupcake. And I decided to add a little smiley face strawberry to it. I love it. This just sits in my room. Okay, that's one thing there. And here is another cupcake with a little puppy on top of it, and I actually use it, so that's why there's stuff inside of it. This was a key ring thing I made a long time ago. It's just sitting over top of the tapestry needles. Little kitty cat earring. I can't wear earrings anymore. But yeah, that's what I keep some needles in. Cute. And this cupcake, gosh, I can't remember. I want to say it's a bag o' day, but I really don't remember. Yep. I don't know. I don't remember. And there's apparently a needle sticking through there. Oh yeah. I was gonna say I could feel those. So yeah, I actually use it. These just my little pins that I very rarely ever use. And these are stainless steel cocktail toothpicks. I actually use these when I am putting amigurumis together. I find these hold a little bit better, but I also use bobby pins to hold my pieces together while I'm sewing parts on. So yeah, I like these, and they're very sharp. Alright, so that's another thing, and I think that is it for the little amigurumis. And if I did make any others, they must have been gifts, and I don't know where they are. I don't think that there's any more. So I made a couple more hats yesterday. Again, this is the Claire Bun beanie. I like this colorway. can't remember the name of it. It's in there. Gosh darn it. And then this one, I was using the Birchwood Cottage, but then I realized that I wasn't going to have enough of that to cover the whole thing, so I decided to put some of the gray in for a couple of stripes, and then this color, I can't remember, this is the light taupe, I believe. And I just made this into a bun beanie. There wasn't any way I was going to have enough to make a whole hat. So I think that is it as far as little projects to show. I'm going to actually turn it around, turn the camera around for a second, and show you the bags of hats that I still haven't shown yet. Alright, so there is the bag of hats right there that I have not shown yet. So I am in the basement where I normally am, and this is just my big craft table right outside of my room, and on it I am gonna flip it around to show that. So hold on a second. Alright, so I'm gonna show you one of the things that I'm working on is this mosaic blanket right here. And this is a pattern I bought off of Etsy. It's a Mosaic Crochet. And I am absolutely thoroughly enjoying working on this. And this is my workspace. My dad took this table down from the rafters in the garage a couple years ago just so that I could use it for working on blankets that I can't maneuver in my room. These are my notes for this project. And again, there's the bags. I will show those. I don't know if I'm going to get through all of them, but yeah, this is my end of the basement. There's my little couch that I showed yesterday. And there is my room with all my yarn stuff piled on my bed. That's where I normally am when I'm recording on these videos. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to turn it back around and show some of these hats. This is the area that you normally see behind me in my videos. There's my craft table out there that I was just at. And this is all the stuff behind me. As you can see, I am very, very much a St. Louis Cardinals fan. That's where I pile stuff at night when I'm in bed. My picture of John Wayne there. And all of my pillows. That's Mrs. Beasley doll back there. That kangaroo is one of my first, well, it's not the first, but one of my first, when I first started doing amigurumis, and it's got a little pouch on it, and it's got plastic canvas in it to keep the pouch open, and there for a while I did keep crochet hooks in it. This is where I'm normally sitting when I am working on stuff. My coffee over there. My crochet hooks. Current project right there. Okay, so I'm going to go through at least one bag of these hats today. I'm not going to go through all three. So I'm going to save one. I doubt if I do a bag tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. But maybe one on Thursday and then one on Friday. So for right now, I'm just going to go through this bag. I just randomly picked it. And show you these hats. So here's the first one. This was, this pattern is by Craig at Fiber Spider. And this one is a bit big on me. I would have to, if I make another one, I'll have to go down a hook size on it because it ended up being too big. Alright, this one, now for the life of me I can't remember. Oh, this I believe is the Brighton stitch pattern by Rich Textures Crochet, and I decided to change colors every other row in it. And this is the bird song. I think this is the cranberry because it doesn't look dark enough to be the aubergine. So yeah, I really like the way it turned out, but it is still a little tall for me. I wasn't looking for something slouchy, but this is a little on the slouchy side, not too awful bad. So anyway, there's that. Okay. This one, this was a Rich Textures Crochet hat, and it was way, way too big for me. Way too big. This is huge, and I made it exactly I followed her pattern exactly down to the hook size, and it was just entirely too big for me. Way, way too big. Let's see. Yeah, I have to take my glasses off for this. So I guess it works as a slouchy. It is definitely a slouchy. So for people who like slouchier hats, this would be perfect. I don't care for something so slouchy. I like something that's a little bit closer fitting. So that's when I tried to do something different on this one. I made fewer rows, and I believe I changed my hook size and I changed the size of the cuff. But then I did this one and made it even way smaller. So I think I can't wear my glasses with these hats. So this one, still a little loose on the top, but way better than these. Fits way, way better. I like it. Alright, so that's those hats. Put my eyes back on again. Okay. What do I have here? Okay. This is another, this is a closed top Claire Bun beanie. I absolutely love the colors. Now, I wish that I had used, or maybe I did use it. It's a little bit darker in here than it is in my room. Okay, so I did use the right color on this. This is dark olive and cinnamon cedar, and I love this yarn. Love these colors together. Absolutely love them. Now this one is a Mosaic Crochet beanie. There wasn't a hat pattern for it. I just used one of, it was from Courtney at Fiberfox Studios. I used one of her patterns for this hat that I made. That's the back of the hat. I love the way it turned out. I think I still need to put a button in here. Yeah, because right now I've just got it held in with a stitch marker. I have to remember to make sure I go through and look and see which ones still have stitch markers left in them and put buttons in them instead. But yeah, and like I said, again, I don't have a functioning hairdryer, so I can't really floof these up, but it would look a whole lot better if I did. So anyway, that's one hat. I actually really like this one a lot. Let's see. This one I was following the pattern for, and I decided I didn't like the brim because it curled, and I should have gone a different way with it. I should have done it the other way. Anyway, this is a houndstooth. Let me look and see. No, I think that one, I must have actually sewed that one in. Well, so this one's, oh no, I I was experimenting. I put the button on this side. I don't know why I did that. That's not right. Well, anyway, it's a houndstooth hat. This is a fiber spider hat. And the only good fur ball pom-pom that I actually made myself. I'm not a fan of making them myself. I gotta be honest, I really just don't enjoy that. That's why I buy them. I enjoy just using the store-bought pom-poms. So yeah, I really love this spiral hat. I can't remember which one it is. I will have to put it in the description box below. But again, I love this color. It's my favorite color. Let's see what we got. Oh, here's another one that ended up way too big. And it was just when I first started doing hats, and I can't remember which. I don't know if this was the Claire Bunbini. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it at all. Love the color, but way too slouchy for me. I don't know. I didn't like the way this one turned out, really. Let's see. This also was a fiber spider. Love it. And this is the Birchwood Cottage. I love that colorway so much. A lot of other people do too. Okay, this I will have to look up because I don't remember whose pattern this is. But I absolutely love it. Okay, the rest of these are by Nadia at Yarn Utopia. So you remember the one that I showed yesterday was the elf hat. It had the Christmas colors in it. Now I also did this one. This one I actually put the edging on. Let's see. I don't know if this one... Okay. There you go. So yeah, the edging, this edging makes it quite heavy. Whew, I couldn't wear that all day. There is no way. Yeah, the edging, and this edging all the way around is actually the crab stitch, or reverse single crochet, all the way from top to bottom. That's one of them. Now, when I first did this, when I first tried this pattern out, when I was watching her, I thought, well, there's a way that I can do this without having to do that. I'm not a fan of the crab stitch too much. But I mean, I did go ahead and do it on this one. I was just trying the pattern out on this one. I was just looking to see if I could actually do it, and I ran out of yellow. It's funny though, when I started, or I ran out of the pink rather, and then I was working on the yellow. Yeah. Yeah. So I ran out of the pink, but then when I got halfway done with the yellow, I found more of the pink. And this also has the crab stitch. Now I made this one, and I just did a regular single crochet all the way around it. This is not a reversed single crochet. I like it either way. I actually prefer it. I mean, it takes a long time to do this, but not quite as long to do the regular. And I think either one of them looks just fine. So there you go. That is all of the hats from that bag. And I will have to remember that that is the bag that I showed you, so that I don't redo the bags. I'm sorry, I just noticed it shaking. I've got my tripod, my little tripod, sitting on a container, and I'm shaking the table. So, all right, that is going to do it for today, I believe. And I will be back tomorrow. If you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really, really appreciate it. Tell me what you think. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.